No one's watching. So this is a very chaotic view. Hello. Let's rotate this. How can I do that easily? Can't. This one. Look it up a bit. I'm making a mouse at the minute. You sort of see? This is going to be the mouse. Tom's ready. There we go. Softening up these corners. I'm going to chop his bit of his nose off. I have to use my third hand for this. There we go, just chopped his nose off. You see everything? Oh yeah. Add it back up. nice and smooth. Nose probably needs a little bit of work. Just a little bit of hot filing. Let's see if I can put his ears in now. I don't normally do the ears until I've done the tail, but I can give it a go. To make his ears, I've got a little curved chisel. You see that? Oh yeah, like a thumbnail. And what that does is it lets me do his little ears. This guy hasn't got eyes yet, but his tail was a bit broken, so he probably never will have eyes. Oh, there's 30 people. Hello, everybody. I'm just making a mouse. Nothing particularly exciting. So I've got it nice and hot. I'm going to cool the tip of his nose down. So his nose is nice and cold. Put him in this little bolster. With the camera, but come on now. Even now, after doing it for so long, I still want to touch it with my fingers. Okay, that one works. Don't know if you can see. Focus. No, can't see. Eat kiwi with skin. Why would it? What? Okay, yeah, let's do it. There you go. Look, you can eat a kiwi with skin. I don't know why that would be something I'd want. But thank you for the like, random internet stranger. I'm just warming it back up. What time is it? Well, I'm going to start teaching them in, so I might have to end it before the satisfying conclusion of the mouse, but okay. Mouse in the mouse hole. Chisel in place. Okay. A couple of little ears. Can you sort of see them? Nice. I'm going to tidy up his nose. And I'll draw out his tail. And eventually I'll give him some eyes. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday morning. I got to the forge a bit early, teaching at 11. So I just thought I'd have a little make. These viewing figures are jumping around wildly. Never mind. Okay, I think that's got him. Focus. 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 I can't see him. There we go. There's a little mouse. I'm going to do this other end now. So what I'll do is I'll cool down this bit, grab it in some tongs, and then I can draw out his tail. So there he is, all cold. And put him into some tongs like this, and draw out the rest of his tail. I suppose this will be more entertaining because you'll actually see the metal moving. Can I zoom you in any more? Maybe a little bit. Ooh. Or does that just make it terrible quality? Nah, I don't like it. No, too far. Let's go like that. Sorry about the wobble. They're attached to the ceiling with very thin bits of metal. Oh, I wonder if I can show you. That's a webcam. Then there's an arm, and then another arm, there, and then another arm. And you can't see those ones, and then another arm. Which is why it is wobbly. Okay, so short little tail. Let's make it longer. Okay, so that's made it nice and pointy. Can I focus it? Oh yeah, made it nice and pointy. I still can't see what time it is. Hello everybody. Oh, you can see my junk pile. That's embarrassing. But I tell you what there is in the junk pile. A lot of knives. Like this guy. Everyone likes a knife. It's the class that I'm doing today. Knife making. Sorry for nudging you. Oh. Show you again. Nice and long. I'm going to do probably one more draw it out, then I'll make it nice and round. Got any more knives in shot? There's a knife here. There's you can't really see. There's the point of a knife. There's a knife. There's another knife up there. You tend to end up on that side of the pile. Okay. Just draw out a little bit more length. Tidying it up, making sure it's as smooth and square as possible. Yeah, you can't see that. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm going to get rid of all these square corners, make it nice and round there. Thank you everyone for stopping by. What else have I got nearby that I can show you? This is a little knife that's had a bit more detail done to it. Is it going to focus? No. Bit of detail on the back, bit of a hollow ground on the back. Nice and shiny. This is just the one I eat cheese with, cheese and bread. Okay, nice and hot. So that's taken off the four main corners. Focus, focus, focus. And it's sort of octagonal now. If I hold it there, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. But basically, can I draw on here? Got a square. We take off the four corners, which brings us to an octagon, and then we take off 8 corners. That brings us to our circle. Junior likes, thank you very much. Okay, I think that's fairly smooth, except from up here. Go on, do a focus again. There. Right where it joins the body of the mouse, it's still quite. So I'm going to transfer it tongs again. And just work on the bit where it joins the head of the mouse. The body of the mouse, I suppose. Yeah, it's not really clear. Can I draw it anywhere that's more clear? That's more clear. Corners, 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 and then baby corners. Technically it's going to be 16-sided, but at this scale it's fairly round. So to get into those corners, I'm going to hang it over the far side of the anvil. Sneaking in with the hammer. I'm going to warm him up again to see if I can open his ears back out. And I'll use a centre punch and do some eyes. Hope everyone's having a good time. Oh, it's got to be getting close to my lesson now. Okay, people will start showing up soon, but okay. Cool down the front of the mouse. And put the chisel back into the same groove. Open top of it, rotate, same groove. Open top of it. And then I got a blunted chisel, which is smooth. Out. That's cute, I think. I'm going to warm him up, tidy his face back up, put some eyes on, and then scroll his tail. Hope everyone's enjoying it. Holding the tongs between my legs. That's made it better or worse? Oh no, that's better. Can we see? Little mouses. Baby centre punch, which seems somewhat sharp. Again, tongues between the legs. Where's an eye going? There. Turn him. Where's this eye going? It's got to be there. eyes. And then I'll clean his face up in a moment with a file. And we're just going to scroll his tail up. So we've just cooled his face off, grab it with some tongs again, and then we can scroll up this big rat tail, mouse tail. I'll do this mostly on the far side of the anvil. Don't know what shape I'm going to go for. Maybe, yeah, maybe like a snake. Sideways. It's only thin stuff, so you don't have to be hard with it. There is a nice loop that way. Yeah, that's clear enough. I might just use the very tip of the horn. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. Maybe not. And then I think I'm going to try and get a bend in down here, pull it back round. And warm it up for that there. Warmed it all up. I'm going to cool down a bit of that, my friend. Like that. And then I'm just going to tap it on the far side of the anvil. I think that's quite cute. Do I want it more? Maybe I want it more. I'll warm it up again. Just going to use some rounded nose tongs with a tweak. And, drop it in the fire. There we go. That's nice. I like that. I think that's cute. Let me cool it down. Do a tiny bit of firework maybe and then I'll show you. Cool it down. I'll just show you now. So he is a little mouse. Little ears, little eyes, little tail. I don't know if that's a particularly mousy tail now I look at it. It's the tail this mouse has got. Tidy him up a little bit. Brush. That's cute. I'm gonna put a bit of brass wire on his face. Just think it'll be cute. This is just thin brass wire. I'm gonna warm the mouse up and just scrub its face with this. If I had a little wire brush that was actually brass, that would be easier. This looks okay. Grab it and some diddy tongs. Give it a good brush. And then as it cools down, I'll rub his face with brass. As it cools down, it gets a bit more effective. Maybe a bit more visible, maybe not more effective. You might not be able to tell, but if I cool it down, you should be able to see. And then there's a bit of a brassy tone to his face. It's very clear in person, though. I can't really tell in the video. And I'll put a bit of beeswax on. Some of you may have seen my previous bee videos. So this is beeswax mixed with a bit of linseed oil. Beeswax is from my bees. Give them a good old scrub. There is a cute little brass faced mouse. Awesome. I need to start my video now. And just hope my customers are going to show up. What time is it? Oh, they've got 5 minutes. It's not long, really. So, I don't know, can I show you maybe, just whilst? So, I'm going to steal the fire from here. Good chunk of it anyway. And carry it over here. See if I can show you. And I just put it in here, turn the fan up, and yeah, now we've got 2 forges left. This is fairly heavy on clinker. That's fine there. Clinker's kind of interesting stuff. Let me see if I can find a nice piece. It is this that you find in the bottom of the fire, and it's basically glass. I don't know if you can... You might be able to see how shiny it is there. Cool. Well, thank you everybody that liked and I hope you enjoyed it. Made a little mouse. Hopefully my students are going to show up soon and spend the day teaching. Well, thanks again. Ta-ra, everybody.